Hello and welcome back to Fireside's coverage of RGL Pastime Cup number 3. We got a top invite showdown here. We've got Goblin Jacks, we've got anime lovers. These are number 2 and 3 in the standings currently, so this should be a barn burner of a match. We're on Maple today. I'm joined by Crutch as my co-caster and Doctor underscore on production. How are you doing, Crutch?
Oh man, cheers! It's good to be back and nice to be casting with you too. Last time we were casting, I was casting with like Lamborghini, and we were watching. I believe it was like anime lovers. No, I think it was. Ooh, I don't even remember exactly what it was
We casted
because
together the first week,
we
so
did,
round
we
one
did,
and
we
two.
did. But I particularly remember the last time I cast with Lamborghini, there was one match in particular. It was the Goblin Jacks versus Hop on Lava Spire, and I can't seem to remember who Goblin Jacks played against before. I think it was maybe Quad Damage.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
was
was
quad
Quad
damage
Damage
on
before. We
Boutique.
watched those two,
Boutique.
yeah, on Boutique. That's correct. And so, last time when we were here, we saw that, the match between Goblin Jacks and Quad Damage was quite fascinating. And so, since Quad Damage and also Anime Lovers are sort of close right now in regards to their placement, well, actually, it's more like Goblin Jacks. Actually, in this case, it's going to be really interesting and potentially even more close than the Quad Damage versus Goblin Jacks game we saw last week when I casted Lamborghini. And of course, remember, Goblin Jacks versus Hop on Lava Spire. That was an interesting game too. We saw that Lava Spire was quite dominant on plexiglass, which of course is definitely a difficult map. It's a little awkward
Yeah.
in some places, and it's not what everybody's used to. So coming into Maple now, we're in a more traditional map now, and we're seeing the Goblin Jacks against Anime Lovers here. And remember, the Anime Lovers, they're pretty close in the same score here. So
Yeah,
I think this
all
is going to be a
three.
really, really great match. What about you, Shears?
Yeah, all three Goblin Jacks, Enemy Lovers, and Quad Damage both all seem very, very close in skill. So I'm looking forward to getting starting here. We do have 8 in the server. I believe we'll be going live pretty soon. I think this is going to be a really close one, Crutch. I'm
Yeah,
very
me too.
excited.
Honestly, yeah, and here's the thing: they've got Average on their team. We know Average; he's really, really good. Fireball's been showing up with his mechanics this entire tournament so far. He's been showing us that he can do his jumps, he can do his scores. He's getting really better, a lot better, honestly. And Lucy's always solid, and Bluetooth is a really great demo man. So it's going to be interesting to see how they compare against Exer, the Grandmaster, Tomato Tom, the Grandmaster, and Cyclops, a elite, and also Cringing elite. So we'll see how it all goes. I'm really, really curious to see. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's going to be a battle for the ages for sure. Maple, like not a brand new map, but fairly recent in the pool. Um, in the grand scheme of things, it's not your stadium, it's not your Stoneworks, or it's definitely not your arena too, but it's a very nice looking map. Kingfin, who's playing on Quad Damage, developed it. Um, I guess I can talk about the unique features. There's these phase walls that are the fences. These allow the jack, well, these allow players through, but not the jack.
And they also won't let through pipes or rockets, nothing along those
Oh
lines.
yeah,
So
that's huge. So expect
usually, sort of the strategy with these phase walls is to try to melee somebody if they're trying to be cheeky by standing behind one of those phase walls. Might see
right.
that in this game here.
Yeah, they're very abusable for DM purposes. I expect to see a lot of that. There's a lot of big open space near the goals here for dribbling, but also as a wide open arena for DM fights. So I expect to see both teams taking advantage of that. There's these high ramps that curve outwards a bit, which means bombing all the way from your own sides is kind of awkward. But it does sound like we may be going live here, Crutch.
I hope so.
Oh, they're just spawning for practice. Okay, now
Here
they're
we
ready
go.
up for real.
We're live. We're live, guys.
We are live with Goblin Jacks as anime lovers. This is round 5, last round of round robin play. These two teams have not played each other yet in this cup. Maybe they've scrimmed each other, but this first time it matched, and Bluetooth takes the first spawn.
Extra here looking for a pass right now. I'm able to find it. Oh, never mind. It's completely free. I almost forgot exactly what side he was going on there for a second. All right. Well, that was an interesting mid. That was a very free goal. Okay.
Blue team just got annihilated in the DM fight on mid there. Just nobody back.
Looks like Lucy's gonna try and go for the goal immediately, and does a panacea essentially right there. Those are two very.
Is this Europe?
Goals.
What time zone are we in, Crutch?
I don't know.
This defense is looking very European so far.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the Europeans play, so I couldn't tell you what is going on right now. This is some weird gameplay. Are people committing to fights too much on this? Hold on, I need to like take
I
a
gotta
break,
zoom
take a
out
chill
on
pill
my
here and figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Everyone's full sending it on
They're
the
like
mid
dogpiling up top left with red team right now, but it looks like Bluetooth was able to get it, and then oh my god, the air shot onto Lucy there trying to do a dribble, but then it looks like Cyclops guy's gonna pick it up, give it on over to Cyclops, or rather Exer's gonna give it on over to Tomato Tom. He's gonna look for another pass here, and here comes Cringy looking for another pass situation. He gets destroyed there, and now they're gonna go forward with it. This looks really good for blue team. Unfortunately, oh wait, hold on.
Oh, he had a
now has it. He's looking for a pass here. He's going for. That's not what you need to do now. You need to give it to another player. And I'd say right now he's got to pass it back at this point. The pressure is just not good. You cannot be going too far forward right there. I think Fireball's just trying to DM there, and then I think looks like Lucy's gonna try and give it to another pass here. Probably a bit of Tom, maybe Bluetooth. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Tom's on the other team. My bad.
Flies up. Average cratering. Exer. Still loose ball here. Anyone's game. But Tomato Tom able to scoop it up and dump it safely into the corner and hit his reset button.
Right now, I think what Bluetooth is overextending. This is so bad. Bluetooth should not be overextending there to try and pressure that ball. And now Exer's in, and he's really good with these. He knows what he needs to do now. He needs to give it out to his player. And I think it's going to be, I don't know, this pressure is looking pretty good. The distraction's okay for the most part. They're kind of whittling down the blue team right now. This is looking pretty solid. And the attempt was pretty decent, but unfortunately got splashed. Now it's in the right corner there. Oh, wow. You didn't even see him coming out of spawn. He's going straight for it.
Average hitting that reset bind, getting the clutch save. Kind of awkward passing here, but they managed to evade the Cyclops guy pressure. Bluetooth
right
all
now,
the way up
Cringy
on
should
Leaf.
probably get on back and
Leaf.
look for... Oh, Cringy might do his signature breakaway here at mid. I kind of see him on the cam there, on my cam.
Yeah,
he's
there
going
he
for his
is.
breakaway. Is he going to be able to get it? I don't think so. Someone's going to be there to defend just in case. And now it's the pass and the killing, and that's a very guaranteed goal. With Cringy being in the position on mid to go for the breakaway, that was crucial and important. And since there were so many people who were already dying on blue team and already in, they were able to get in and then kill anybody who remained and then get that goal. I mean, it's pretty much wide open anyway, but very consistent winning there from them. All right, here comes Average, trying to find something. It looks like he's not able to get his dribble off, and Egg just denies it. Now it's all the way back onto the blue side here.
It's in this lower trench now. It's just always a messy DM fight. Gets splashed back towards the right
Cringy looking
side.
for a pass.
Goblins to recover. Back the other way.
Oh man, I'm not so sure about this right now from blue team. Oh, and it looks like it's interception.
Yeah, Cringy tried to go for a lock on.
Cringy is picking it up. He's trying to find it, and he cannot find anybody right now, so he has to pass it back right now. Cringy has to give it off to, I believe it was Cyclops guy, and now Cyclops guy is a little awkward, trying to find someone too. He's probably opting to get all of his team ready to go and get going. Eggs doing the same, trying to get off over to Cyclops guy, who's really close to the goal. That is typical death bomb that almost never works. Cyclops guy, you gotta stop going for it, my man. I know you like him, but you gotta stop going for it. Alright, he's coming on in.
Yeah.
Blue team's coming on in right now.
Yeah.
Blue team's looking for another pass. He's giving it off to Lucy.
Oh,
Lucy's getting
what a
a strip with an air shot,
by
but it doesn't
Cringy.
matter. It looks nice and consistent.
Okay.
They killed all of them. The pressure was too good. Great air shot, but just when you don't have the health and there's two people in front of you, you're gonna die. It's just the reality of it. Gotta avoid the situation.
Cringy hitting a clutch pipe there, but unfortunately air shot. He just double to death, but he gets splashed by Lucy. That's crazy. That's so hard to do.
Oh, apparently there wasn't a lock-on from Exer there, I feel. And now they're going to be resetting back and probably trying to bait the enemy team in potentially, but there's some people spawning already. Oh, he might have been able to go for that. I don't know how secure that would have been, though. Oh, nice try from Exer. Gets piped by Bluetooth. Great defense. Now it's in that lane there. Everybody's kind of dogging for it. Oh, it looks like Cringy is going for something. He didn't quite get what he wanted, though. But
Yeah,
it's
he
okay.
tried for an
Tom on the left
insta-dead.
side. Wow, look at that splash.
That's 2 air shots in a row for Bluetooth defensively.
This is looking really good for
Immaculate
Exer.
defense.
He is so consistent with that. He is so consistent with that.
Man, I'm caster cursing it pretty hard today so far.
I guess so.
Every time I compliment someone's defense, they can immediately scored on.
I know, it's superstitious, man.
Here,
Possession going into the blue team here. Looking for a pass, might able to find it. Now it's launched all the way over, back over to the blue side here.
defense by
sort of
Exeter.
on the mid. There it is. There's the pass. Looking for Cringy now. Oh, Cringy just got absolutely destroyed. Now it's back onto the onto the red team here. If blue is fast enough, if they're healthy enough, they might have been able to pressure there, but the pressure is not going to be great now in this position. So it looked like Exer's going to try and find another player here to give the ball off to. Cringy is looking for a nice little incident there for a sec. Tomato Tom's in front trying to do some DMing, but it might be a little too. Oh wow, that was a great DM then. That was great for distraction. I thought he wasn't going to be able to distract him very well, but he actually did quite well.
Yeah, he applied so much pressure that both blue defenders were holding S towards spawn to reset.
I'm liking the top from red team here. It's definitely good. The bot from blue was good. Had a little too many people on bot there for a second, so it kind of was a crucial thing. So it looks like Bluetooth is going to try and just kind of chill for a little bit, have the ball, hold it here, and then give up to Fireball, who might actually have an opening here potentially if they start DMing.
Clean sync bomb.
Blue team needs to DM here. Oh, very close though. If he didn't miss that, it would have gone in for sure. And Cringy with his classic signature breakaway did not quite make it because the blue team was definitely, looking for that situation to happen. And that almost went to Lucy there for a second, but not quite.
Cringy over to Exer. Exer looping around.
Oh, unfortunately that person died, so now he's going to have to... Yep, now it's going to be then the blue team's possession here. Cringy's looking for a breakaway. It looks like he's going to go for it, and he gets it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first round going to Goblin Jacks. Close round, man. Close round.
Okay.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
It was a little spaghetti. A little spaghetti at the beginning there. Pretty. Both teams getting used to these mid fights, and now they're playing a little more passive. No more free goals, and it settled down into a more typical game.
Yep.
Both teams
now we saw...
looking competitive, so we'll see if enemy lovers can bring it back.
Cringy might just get this. He looks like he's gonna try at least to pick it up. And oh wow, he's swooping on in. Cyclops guy to pick that one up.
Loose for Bluetooth.
Right now it looks like pressure here is going to be relieved, and I don't like Cyclops' position, but he could become in handy now that he's got the possession of the ball in his team. But Cringy is the man.
Excellent.
Pipe jumped down. Didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, Goblin Jacks looking to continue their momentum into this round 2.
Yeah, it looks like Bluetooth there had to just use his charge to get the ball. He kind of had a late mid there. And right now the pressure is actually okay from Goblin for a second there, but they're kind of all dead. They're gonna have time to spawn here.
Lucy with 5 health, just holding on to it for a sec. Give your teammates a chance.
Oh, Cyclops guy's been baited in to mid. This is insane. If they're able to get a good pass to pass their blue team, then it's not happening. If it did,
they retain possession though, and they'll have spawners soon.
They do retain possession, which is definitely crucial. But Cyclops was kind of...
Oh, she just surfs off the ramp and scores.
With the love. Oh!
I've seen her do that a lot this tournament.
Yeah, I have. She's
identifying from range the lack of defenders and just lobbing it in.
Yeah, he's finding those moments. Oh man! Oh, that jump from Lucy there. Lucy there, not exactly what Lucy was looking for. I bet. That kind of opportunity. Or rather, didn't expect it. Definitely looking for a pass off here to Tomato Tom. Now, Tom might have been able to do a sync there. I don't know if he had the rockets for it. But now the ball's all the way back on the side. And blue team here, I like the pressure from blue team. You need to kill players here, blue. Do not tunnel too much on the ball. Unfortunately, Lucy ends up dying because of that ball tunnel, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's a
They don't
free-
expect that from Average. Pick it
Picking
on
up
up
the
and then get
loose
right into the
ball.
goal.
10 seconds.
Yeah, Average, right place, right time. Those loose jacks, man, you got to take care of them.
3,
Right now, blue team's like mid is just not happening right now. It seems it's just like they are too late. They all pretty much died. It's just not happening. They have to play it safe, and they have to play for that that defense here. And it might not. It might be hard because they might just end up crumbling here, and they do. Unfortunately, it's a lot of pressure from red team and a lot of DM coming out from them. Yeah, that's difficult. That's rough when you can't even play the mid. So yeah, that's tough. I have a better mech presence from upper here, and only really just Bluetooth on bot, while there was a few soldiers bot to help out the red team. And now it's kind of being juggled around here. Blue's kind of all dying, but red team's gonna try and probably get a reset in and then look to pass it around. Maybe some intercepts coming out here, probably not likely though from blue team. Exer's looking for another pass here, but no, doesn't need to look for a pass. No, my bad. He's looking for a goal. Cheers.
Exer, PhD in scoring, and demonstrating his doctoral ability right there.
And Grandmaster ability, that's for certain.
Notably, 2 Grandmasters on the Goblin Jacks, both Tomato Tom and Exer. Well, Anime Lovers is all masters. So,
That splash is brutal.
but they're going even with this team of Grandmasters and Masters elites. So
It really kind of
just
gets
something
you
to know.
wondering, you know?
Bluetooth over to Average. Average fakes the bomb. Phase Wall kind of disrupting
I'm
his
not
pass
so sure
there,
about blue team's
unfortunately.
plan here. A catapult might have been the idea, but wow, this pipe jump is too greedy. Do not go for this. Even if the jump was good, I don't think he should have went for it. It would have been very, very risky in my opinion. And Lucy's gonna try the same thing again, but Lucy, there's already someone there for another goal. Of course, in the
man.
heat of the moment. Oh, wow, okay, alright. Alright, just gets the interception. Alright, I didn't see that coming. Okay. It's a little dubious to pass there potentially too. Let's look at the mid here. It looks like there's going to be 2 people playing bot, Average going in, kind of extending, and then also Bluetooth on the bottom here. Looks like Tom
gets
isn't really
air
fought,
shot.
so now red team has that position in their hands. We know Tom with the ball now, looking for a little bit of reprieve from the pressure that Fireball's trying to exert onto them. And it looks like blue team here has a potential to has an opportunity here to potentially grab the ball and score it actually, which they do because of the pressure that they were giving. Unfortunately, the red team had to throw it all over to their left corner. So, well, there you go. There you have it. So far, dominant coming up here from red team. Dominant upper presence here. And then there was
Everyone's
a pull
scrambling
from
back.
Lucy on the bottom, but it
Oh,
doesn't
no.
matter. It actually helps the red team enter. Lucy should have just played upper.
10 seconds.
They were ready for that pull.
Was Blue Team ready for that?
I don't think blue team was ready for that.
Maybe just a miscommunication there, just slightly missing the position on the pole. This is really bad. Bluetooth low health, just Lucy up.
They're taking way too much time to find somebody. If red team could have found somebody there were 2 people that were down for quite a while. They could have put a lot of pressure up and maybe even scored the goal there actually. And
That was a
would
missed
have been-
opportunity for sure.
Yeah, that would have been huge for them there. Oh, here comes Cyclops guy
We're in the
trying
same
to do
position
that
again,
guard
though. The red team not able to exert enough pressure, and the blue spawners will come up. It's going to fly back over
Oh
there.
man, with Average coming in as a spawner soon, if blue team gets a hold of the ball here and they exert good pressure, they might be able to give it on off to Average.
This is a
And Average
crucial
might be get a
goal
breakaway
here.
here on mid. No, not quite. Doesn't quite get the ball there, but now it's like full force coming for red team. And they've got people to pass to right now. It looks very good for them, and that's the second goal going in the second round, excuse me, going to Goblin Jacks.
Yeah, maybe I think Goblin Jacks just showing their experience there and why they're Master Elites and Grandmaster able to clutch that round out. But
Well, they're
it
really
looked
getting a lot of
tenuous
good
bit.
coordination on right now too. They're tending to sort of take presence on top a lot. Like right now, they got 2 people stacked on top, and like one person's trying to pull on the other side. That's Lucy, right? That's what she was doing last time around. And now it's kind of crumbling, you know. I mean, Exer and Cringy are dead, and it worked out for him, I guess. You know, they decided to play the mid a little late there. So, I mean, pull didn't work, so I guess you got to go forward and actually play the mid. So, I mean, I'm glad that they did the right thing there.
Yeah, I saw Cyclops guy jump into the blue side, and Lucy just spent her whole mid killing him, and with very little health loss on her end. So, and that deficit of health ultimately works out. Ambitious pass through the lower, fireball air shot as he gets off to average high over to Lucy, but misses the pass, and Exer's going to surf it back the other way.
A great pass onto the #1 breakaway player that we know.
He could have scored that. It was just Bluetooth with no health. Cringy could have thrown that in.
He probably didn't know about the health situation, honestly.
It was just a demo, like, and it was at an unreactable point. I think that was a free score that he passed up.
Maybe it was a problem of spawn. Maybe he was just thinking about spawns there. I don't know.
Yeah, I've definitely fallen guilty to that myself, so I understand. Loose ball near the left wall.
This is pretty good right now for Red Team. If they can just get together and just have their reset here. If Eggs doesn't lose too much health, unfortunately he does. He's going to go back and resup. They might have to wait here for a little bit for Eggs to come on in. And now here comes the DM, although it's not too good. Looks like Cyclops gets instantly deleted in the DM fest, but that's fine. Everybody's distracted, so it's all good. Pressure was good.
Yeah, and they get it 1-1. Been very close so far, but Goblin Jacks solid lead with 2 rounds.
I'm liking the Red Team's mid here. It looks like they're gonna be able to pick it up.
Oh, clutch air shot from average to deny that goal. It's going to roll loose. They're going to clean up these red players bombing in.
It looks like they're not going to be able to find an interception they're looking for. Red team. Oh, never mind. They found the interception they were
now
looking
you're
for.
caster cursing it.
Oh,
and this time Cringy's just going to walk it in.
Surfme.tf? Hello?
Did he drop it in chat?
No, he didn't drop it in chat, but that's what I'm thinking.
Cringy's locked in.
He's locked in right now, ladies and gentlemen.
The only thing I see is a Lenny face from
right now from blue team. They're going to be able to pick up the jack here, and if they don't get intercepted here, this could be really great. Unfortunately, a lot of people on blue are just really, really weak. I would say you might want to... Yep, I kind of figured they would end up getting intercepted. They probably needed the reset there, considering the health of their team. And now it's in the red team's favor here. One person's already down, Bluetooth or Demo Man, and they're trying to find a way to get it over to Tomato Tom, I think. Tom is unfortunately dead, and pretty much everybody's dead on the red team now. So if blue team can very quickly pick up this ball, which I doubt, they might be able to get something going. But the pressure here could be really good. And yes, the pressure is good.
Steal.
But the defense from Exer. Here comes Tomato Tom trying to look for a breakaway player, but unfortunately not able to get it since Average is on top of it with the intercept there. Looks like Fireball there is giving it up to Bluetooth on the top of
He missed his pipe. He tried to put a pipe on the...
He didn't miss that pipe that would have gone in, but it doesn't matter. Fireball's on the case. He's got that goal for his team.
Good adaptation from Bluetooth. Quick thinking to see his teammate. Definitely wanted a pipe jump up there, it looked like, but he adapted, and they're going to make a
from
score.
red, but the bot was just so good from blue. Unfortunately, it's again splash there. I think that's a little too ambitious from Bluetooth.
All 4
a little
players
too furious.
forward.
They are all for it, and unfortunately, blue team's probably going to end up dying here to the red team. And oh, from Cringy! Now that's... Oh, no! No! Oh, no! The miss! Cringy had one of the greatest moments of the entire whole thing, and he accidentally missed the ball in the goal.
He's going for redemption. Nope, just going to pass it off. Pass bomb from Tom, off the fence. Back to Cringy. Cringy trying to get another characteristic serve.
Blue team's really going to have to wait to restart here. This is sort of a reset because they got some people who are down on numbers and also kind of, well, now all down on numbers. It's just the Demo Man. Can Bluetooth delay long enough to make sure that his team is up and ready to spawn? Yes, he is. He is capable of doing that. Here comes Cringy, though, and he can't thread the needle because Fireball's got that splash. He does a complete 180 no you on him. That ain't happening.
Fireball jumping in to shoot defenders, gets annihilated by Cyclops guy.
Oh, without that lock-on pass. Yeah, it goes straight to Tomato Tom, who's right up in the face of Bluetooth there. And Cringy looks like he might be going for something, not able to sort of get a pipe jump off, but that's fine. What
Oh.
the ball hit? Oh, he hit the ball there. He air shot the ball.
Who airshot
Oh.
it? Was that average?
I don't know who it was, but whoever it was gets a medal for this
Holy
match.
cow. Amazing defense.
This is a great breakaway from right now from average, but wow, that splash saves it. Oh, how unfortunate for blue team there. And now that catapult's gonna make sure. Oh, it doesn't make sure of anything because Lucy's right on top of it.
Wait!
And I'm not so sure about this, guys.
Tom almost stealing it away.
Look, there's a lot of interceptions going on right now.
More sore spaghetti here. Blue hold their nerve on the defensive.
Oh, Tomato Tom might just get this free, and he does indeed. He gets a nice Goomba. Nice little Goomba into the score.
Goblin
He's a
Jacks.
Mario. It's a him, a Mario.
Goblin Jacks just 2 goals away from a 3-0 sweep in what's otherwise a very close game on in terms of goals scored. Somebody
Right now, blue
earshot the
team
ball back
needs.
towards
I
midside.
think Fireball should not have went back to spawn. I think he should have pressured, honestly, with his team. Like if his team decides to like bulk commit there, and he decides to go in two with like an escape plan, he might have enough speed to be able to like catch up and then maybe even help him like kill some players, and then, I mean, he might even be useful in the pass too to some extent, even if he's going to be super weak. It doesn't matter now. Looks too good now.
Oh my
Blue team's going in. That was a thread the needle situation. Oh my
He
god.
got it like through Exer's leg somehow. That is a truly a 70-tick moment. I don't in STV. I don't understand how that went through.
I don't know.
It's
either,
gonna go
man.
back the other way. Cringy
it's something.
kills 2 people with his caber on mid.
Right now, blue team needs to pressure. You need to pressure super hard before the spawners come up, but it's too late. Wait, no, it's not too late. Keep the pressure up right now. With that shot,
Oh,
you
it's
can
rolling
definitely
loose,
keep this going.
but they can't get a handle on it.
Pass this. This is gonna be so good. DM them now. Don't throw it in now. Oh, they should have been both pass and DM there. That's way too early. More patience there is what's required.
And it's just Bluetooth to the
And now,
but he hits the
that's
shot.
right,
He hits the
Bluetooth.
shot.
Exer's been denied what could have been potentially a score. Oh, man. Oh, with that interception, this is really, really good. And if they can find someone to give it to here, maybe average, maybe Bluetooth, it could be good, but Bluetooth's not able to really get anything. Lucy has to pick it up and try to probably give it back to somebody else. Looks like Fireball.
Just gonna cycle it back, I think. Nobody up to really.
Yep, it's got to be a reset there.
It
but-
hit the fence.
Oh, again, it hit the fence. It hit the grill, the emancipation grill, the aperture science emancipation grill.
Lucy back the other way. Average with help in the jump.
Oh,
It's gonna
that's
stuff it in.
that is very unlucky. It gets all the way over to the enemy goal, enemy side, and then I don't know. That was unlucky for red team, I feel.
Yeah, the game loosening up a bit, but the bounces go the way of anime lovers for this round so far. We'll see if they can get the first round on the board. Cyclops guy over to Tom.
Oh,
Bluetooth with another
Bluetooth just
clutch
keeps getting
air
those
shot.
pipes. Anytime you go towards the goal, Bluetooth's there, and he's just gonna deny you.
Defensive MVP. Oh my god. On demo, man. Here he is back the other way. Over to Average. Average off the goal. Gets air shot by Exer in return. And now Goblin Jacks are going to have possession.
I'm liking this from Fireball. A Pult there would have been just fine as well. A Catapult would have been just fine. But he wanted to make sure he got that pass off, so unfortunately they end up losing the possession here. Looks like it's going to go all the way over to Tomato Tom, who's going to try to find another pass here. He's going to get passed over to the Cyclops guy. It looks like the Cyclops guy might find Exer here going towards the top. Didn't quite get that lock on, and it wasn't even a handoff either. So now it's in the possession
Lots
of
of
the
pressure on
blue team.
Bluetooth.
Blue team's trying to find that opportunity. I don't like Average sitting there. It's going to be a little difficult. And
Oh,
yep,
Tom
because
reads
now things are not going their way on blue team. This is looking really good for red team, and there it is. It's 4-4 right now. Cheers. Anyone could win right now.
Are Goblin Jacks going to win another 4-4 round? We're about to find out. I'm watching Bluetooth on this mid here. And he wins strats. He wins strats on Maple.
Bluetooth. That's the first win strat I think I've seen. I think.
Where do you even come from?
I didn't even see exactly.
I didn't know that was a thing on this map. Our producer is telling us Bluetooth was on top of Leaf at the start of that minute.
Oh my god.
Okay, the stream saw, but I did not. Bluetooth pulling out the clutch strats, digging deep in the strat book to get his team on the board in this match. It is Anime Lovers 1 round, Goblin Jacks 2. Anime Lovers trying to go for the reverse sweep here. Let's see if they can do it as they carry the ball into the red zone.
They're probably not going to be able to get this goal here. They're going to have to probably go back. But what? Okay, never mind. I guess enough people died and enough people were distracted that that's just going to go in. I didn't think the pressure was good. I just keep getting it wrong, I guess.
Yeah, Lucy, nice fast bomb off the side ramp, finishing off that offense for her team. And they've got it again off the pole. Lucy looking for fireball maybe in the corner. Nope, back to Bluetooth. Bluetooth biding his time. His team's jumping back for health and ammo. Average, buying time, dribbling in his own end. Don't see that every day. Bluetooth maybe looking for the instead. Kind of caught on his side, but has average. Average to fireball. Fireball low health. I think they're probably just going to retain possession here. Bluetooth to Lucy.
Oh, this pressure from Red is a little awkward here, but they're able to pick up the interception. Whoa! Oh, maybe Average might have been able to steal that if only he had known.
Yeah, long possession from Blue, and Average just does the classic maple splash off that ramp as it curves out. Loses possession. Tom right there to scoop it up. Crutch with the easy serve into score.
Oh, whoa! That ball air shot. Wow. That shuts down the Bluetooth plans. Oh, no! That was so close. Lucy almost
getting
had
jostled
that.
there. Our team will recover. Back to Cyclops guy. Cyclops guy over to Cringy. Cringy, Incident, looking for Tom. Tom off the back wall. Looking for a pass. Cyclops guy in and
the pressure and
Average.
distraction is really good there from the red team. I'm not really liking this mid from Lucy right now. I don't like what she's trying to go for. She's trying to go for like some old school Crutch Kingpin kind of thing, I feel.
Just in terms of jumping forward and fighting
Oh, yeah,
people?
yeah, and then going behind for the bot there. Yeah, for sure. Crunchy's gonna get this breakaway here too, and it's really good. It's really good. I don't know, this
He's so
round is
good at
looking kinda good for Goblin Jacks right now, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Anime Lovers started out strong, but defense has been lacking on these last couple. Oh
I'm
my
liking
God.
Blue's top here. Oh, but it gets pulled. I'm not so sure if that was a good idea to pull it there while your team is winning top, but I guess it was pre-decided, I suppose. Or rather, it was decided beforehand. And pre-decided, I don't think is a word.
I mean, do you think teams are starting to come into matches with like set plays of how they play mids? Are
It's
we
very
reaching
possible.
that stage?
It's very possible. This looks like almost
What?
free, but he doesn't get it.
Where did
I don't know what the point of
what
that
he
one
was?
was. That was weird.
What he was? I don't understand what he was trying to do.
I don't know either.
He hit the pult, so maybe he was trying to pult it. Cringy incident off the side ramp. Cyclops guy. Maybe
Oh
tried
man,
to
this
dribble,
looks
but it
so
goes
good
to
from Red
Exeter.
Team right now. The pressures are great, and everybody's trying to like splash the goal right now, and they're just like hobbling on back to the to the spawn doors. This could be really great with Bluetooth pipe jump. Probably, we know he does this. We know how good he is at it.
That's
too.
so hard to defend.
And it's Bluetooth with the score. Let's see what happens this mid here, Shears.
Finally hitting that pipe jump off of Leaf that he was looking for earlier. He'll be back in time for this mid. Red team stacking one of the sides. Fireball hits a sink or gets served. Gotta toss it back to his side. It's a little awkward for his team, but they will recover. Average taking care of business on the other side of the map. Lucy doing a little baby self bomb.
Oh, this is
Throws
so
it
bad
straight
in
to
there.
Tom,
Oh,
though.
tomato
And that's
Tom
an
is the right
unforced
place at the
error.
right time.
Unforced error from Blue that might just
no.
cost them the
This is
get
match point
here.
now, Shears.
Yeah. Anime Lovers on the brink of falling to 3 and 2. Well, with Goblin Jacks ascending to
Nice,
4
nice.
and
Blue
1.
team has possession bot here. Giving up to Fireball, who's looking for a pass, giving it to Average, trying to probably give it to somebody else, unfortunately dies there, and Lucy's looking for another pass as well. Bluetooth has got it, but Bluetooth can't do much with this. He has to give it back to somebody. Lucy having to probably go back and reset most likely, and then
Oh
it
my
gets
God.
stolen from Cyclops guy.
Amazing read from Cyclops.
I
Blue team forced to
think
throw it
Red
in
Team
the
here
trash.
is playing with great coordination. They're probably going to end up picking up the ball here eventually, and probably I'm kind of doubting myself now. Looks like blue team's kind of in a good position, and I like this sync. I think he should have went for the goal because now it looks like one guy. Oh. And at least Lucy does go for the goal. So Fireball did notice the opportunity, but thought, hey, a lot higher percentage of it. Just give it up to Lucy, one of my teammates, and let Lucy score it.
Fireball's a team player, man.
Absolutely.
That play really shows it.
Huge top presence right now with Exer on there for the red team, and it looks really good. Exer might just go for this here. I don't know. It looks really good with the pressure, I think. I think they're going to distract and DM really, really well here for red team. This looks really good, and they do indeed do just that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Goblin Jacks over Anime Lovers. Holy moly, Shears. What a convincing set of rounds.
Very hard fought by both teams, but Goblin Jacks ultimately showing they have the edge. I don't know, like, I feel like, but the thing is, the exciting thing is, I feel like if Anime Lovers cleaned up their passing, their positioning, just like maybe 10-20%, like this would be a much closer game. They could be winning it, right?
Yeah. You know, I think the mids were kind of what was a little puzzling me. You know, a lot of times I was looking at these mids and I was thinking to myself, well, okay, like what's up with these mids? Like sometimes it feels like Anime Lovers aren't playing top, and sometimes it feels like, you know, positioning on the mids aren't that great. Like Lucy's trying to do again that old school Crutch like Kingpin thing, you know, where you go behind the demo and kill the demo, and it's like I wasn't too big of a fan of some of those mids. And I mean, sometimes the mids were clear and they were good, and sometimes not. I mean, it just kind of depends on spawn sometimes, but it's just like I feel like the mids were kind of more difficult to discern than last time when I was casting with Slamborghini. Of course, that has in part to do with Lamborghini's ability to cast and see the game, but I mean, at the same time, I feel like the mids were not quite as strong for blue team, and yeah, no, but anyways, we got some logs here, more.tf logs, Cheers. Let's discuss these and talk about what we're seeing here in the logs right now.
Absolutely. Right out of the gate, scoring seems pretty evenly distributed. Biggest stat that stands out is Tom with 8 assists. That's impressive.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point to bring up, actually. Yeah. He must have been doing a lot of recovery. He must have been sort of holding onto the ball. He must have been really kind of like that team player for the, the team.
Yeah.
And here's another thing, too. Tomato Tom, by the way, is well beyond a tier 6 jumper. He's very capable of doing crazy jumps and getting scores. And yet, I think for the most part in this tournament, we've been seeing Tomato Tom play like a team player for his team. Like his role in the team doesn't seem to be like the guy that scores the most. Because right now, if I'm thinking about like the previous match that we watched, which was the Hop on Lava Spire versus Goblin Jacks match on Plexiglass, when we looked at the logs there, I think it was like Sage J, I think, might have also been kind of playing that similar role, I think, potentially. And Sage J is like the Grandmaster that's on that team, too. So perhaps maybe these Grandmasters are showing more that, you know, there's more to being the team player that doesn't score versus, you know, being the star player, so to speak, right? So, but I could be wrong about Sage J not getting the assists and the score, and maybe he was the scorer or something along those lines. I don't quite remember the exact details, but still, the point still stands though about Tomato Tom being that team player.
Yeah, I want to talk about the other stat that's popped out to me straight away from this more.tf log screen is Bluetooth with 14 first grabs. Absolutely mogging cringy on those lower polls.
Yeah,
that's like...
Yeah, that's true. We did see that. Yeah, we did. But here's the thing about those.
He has more first grabs than the entire red team combined.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a huge stat. But here's the thing, though. First grabs, from what I've seen, don't always go your way in a mid. You know, there's two different ways a mid can go. It's either that, you know, the person that grabs first is going to be in the possession, or it's the person that grabs second is going to be in possession, which kind of sounds a little silly to say. It's like, well, no, duh, right? But like, no, like seriously, you'll see a lot of time where someone might grab the ball first and then immediately get stolen from, and then it's in the hands of.
But Bluetooth only has one ball stolen from him, and Cringy only has one steal. So
Oh,
I guess unless it popped loose, Bluetooth was like winning possession and like retaining it a lot just based on the stats.
okay, right, okay. So you're right. It could have been popped up a couple of times. And then when you're playing Fast and Furious like this, and you're playing on a high level, and you're really trying hard and sweating, you see a lot more loose balls anyway, generally.
Right.
You could have
Yeah.
some point there, yeah. Yeah.
This doesn't cover the case where like Bluetooth gets shot by a rocket 3 seconds later and loses possession, but I
Oh,
didn't see
good
that
point.
happening a lot.
Good point.
But
Yeah, no, I didn't see that too. But that is actually a good point to bring up. I would have never looked at that stat unless you pointed out to me.
hmm. Yeah. In general, it seems like enemy lovers actually had better mids than their opponents overall, especially on the lower fights, but unable to convert that
Yeah,
into
yeah, you're right.
goal. Well, into rounds really. I feel like
Has to do with their
round
coordination on, I think, the pass to passes and the DM. I think that's probably what it is. That's my hunch.
hmm.
That's my hunch on that. What else do you think it could be?
I feel like this match just comes down to experience and the clutch factor because I think anime lovers had it 4-4 both round one and round two, but Goblin Jacks able to stay calm even in the messy situations and figure it out. They figured it out, Crutch.
Mm-hmm.
They did what
Mm-hmm.
they needed to do to win.
Yep. Yeah, so I was kind of looking forward to potentially having anime lovers here to make an upset versus Goblin Jacks because we've been kind of looking at Goblin Jacks and thinking to ourselves, well, I mean, they might be second seed or first seed, in this tournament. And now with this final group stages match against anime lovers, the dice has been cast now and everything's been kind of played through, and now we know who's going to be in what positions for these for the next stage. However, though, we might actually have yet another match tonight, guys.
Okay, it looks like the RGL admins have just generated. So in 15 minutes we will have another match. Um, I think we want to cover Hop on Lava Spire versus Goblin Jacks the run back because that'll be
Oh
number one
yeah.
versus number two seed, and this time it'll be on a map the Goblin Jacks maybe are better at on Stadium.
Yeah, I am hoping that tonight with this group stages round between Goblin Jacks and Hop on Lava Spire, I am really hoping we see some fantastic pastime because last time on Plexiglass, it was a little underwhelming from the Goblin Jacks. But now that they're going to be on a more familiar map to them, they might be able to put up a good fight. And I'm really excited to see that. Cheers. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see that.
Do you want to take a 10-minute break and come back at 9:25 for the 9:30 match? Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Yeah. We may change what we cover. We may take a look at what other matches are being played, but regardless, we'll be back in 10 minutes with more Pastime Cup action. Welcome back to our coverage of RGL Pastime Cup number 3. We have officially entered the Swiss part of group stage. Swiss system designed to evenly match teams against each other. So this will determine who makes playoffs and who doesn't. Playoffs is only top 4. So teams currently below that threshold are, let me pull up these standings. Smiling Imp and Shark Culture 3. Smiling Imp potential to take it over Quad Damage if Smiling Imp wins decisively and Quad loses decisively, but the percent of rounds won differential, which would be a tiebreaker in this situation, is absolutely like massively in Quad Damage's favor. They've lost 3 matches and won 2, but they have a positive rounds won still, which is pretty funny, I think. I'm joined by my co-caster Crutch and our producer Dr. Underscore for tonight.
Well, Shears, we're back at it again, and we are watching. You said Quad Damage versus Smiling Imp or Anime Lovers. Which one again?
We are watching Quad Damage versus Anime Lovers.
Ah,
So
okay. Yes, I see.
this is
Yeah,
for these teams are currently third and fourth place. They had a very close match earlier in group stages. I believe our very first match actually on Arena, if I'm remembering right. Let me double
that's
check
right.
that.
Yep, that's right. I have it up right now. It was definitely Arena. It was Quad Damage versus Anime Lovers. Quad Damage ended up losing 2 points to the 3 points, and Anime Lovers took it. So this is a comeback. This is a rematch against Quad Damage and Anime Lovers. And if you remember that game that we saw on Arena, now that one was a blood pumper. That one was a great game. Fantastic pastime all around in that game. So Stadium, we're looking to see maybe this is the exact same thing happen again.
Yeah, another classic pastime map in Stadium. Well, I think the oldest one currently in rotation besides Arena, if I'm remembering correctly.
Absolutely, I remember too. I remember back in the day when Exer was making this map for the first time ever. Uh, at the time, I kind of still played some Medic, so when Stadium first came out, there are these sight lines that were ridiculous. You could literally just arrow people out of spawn, and you could just almost always hit somebody, and then you would just do like 10,000 DPM and just win the game for your team. And the medic jump pads also made medic extremely overpowered at the time. So
Wait,
I
did
don't
they
know,
give you
man.
like damage and stuff too?
It was bad back then, but Stadium nowadays is a much more refined map in its current state. Although Exer still has, let's just say, mixed feelings and opinions about this map.
I feel like Exer just like hates every map he's ever made. It's kind of funny that they're like good maps. He's a great mapper.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, and we've been lucky to actually have all these new maps as well. I mean, not only that, but we've also got Kingpin, who's playing on, I believe it's Quad Damage on his team tonight, and he also has made the map that we just saw, tonight, which was Maple. So Kingpin, also another friend of Exer's, who's made fantastic maps. So without Exer to come in to pave the way and also to sort of get a good grasp on pastime mapping, as much as he's got, of course, a good grasp on just mapping in general in TF2 and whatnot, Kingpin would not have been able to make the maps he's made and be able to contribute to the whole community. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, so even though he might not like his maps, he has paved the way. So
Oh, he's like literally paved the way to in a material way, because Exer made a template for map making that takes away all the like silly like logic.
oh yeah, the busy work.
Yeah, the stuff that you just like don't ever want to touch as a mapper. He made a template where all that's already set up and go, and you get to like just play with geometry and catapults and surf ramps instead. And that is
Mm-hmm.
like that is single-handedly resulted in the development of a full map pool for pastime.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So it looks like we're still waiting for, I want to say, both Anime Lovers and Quad Damage maybe to get on in here and get going. Now, we were talking a little bit before the stream of who we wanted to sort of cast, and we decided to cast these guys considering that they have a little bit of a rivalry already going on. And we know that, of course, Goblin Jacks and, and Hop on Lava Spire, they have a bit of a rivalry too, but we thought that this would be a little bit more interesting considering the fact that we're probably going to see Goblin Jacks and Hop on Lava Spire again in grand
Oh,
finals. At least
absolutely in
that's my
playoffs.
hunch, at least. We don't really know, but
Yeah,
that's the hunch.
from what I've seen so far in this tournament, both of these teams are competitive with Goblin Jacks and maybe even Lava Spire. Lava Spire clear number one so far in group stages without a single loss, but I don't know. I feel like these teams on a good day could maybe take rounds or even a map off even the best team. Quad Damage in particular has been really fascinating, and not just because I'm technically rostered as a sub on the team. Uh, but the reason I say that is they're just like a little bit inconsistent. They're a little slow to get going in matches, but once they're warmed up, they look absolutely terrifying to play against.
I know.
And
I remember Kingpin was doing a lot of work in that arena match that we saw. That was absolutely incredible.
yeah, it feels like every match I've watched there so far, they go down one or even two rounds, and then they like wake up. They kick in that extra gear and they look genuinely scary to play against.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep that up. I mean, hey, here's the thing too. If they aren't able to turn that on soon enough, the hope is that if they decide to play together again in the next another cup someday, they might be able to sort of take that element of theirs and maybe try to strengthen it and make it better and make it more consistent going forward into the future. And if that
Yeah,
happens, well, then they could be quite an interesting sight and perhaps some very competitive contenders for the future. So.
yeah. Chemistry definitely huge thing in this game mode. This Anime Lovers team is from a previous cup. They played RGL Pastime Cup 1 together, I believe, and that chemistry shows. Like, even though none of these players are currently rated above master level, you saw them competitive with Goblin Jacks in the previous match today. So they're punching above their weight as far as
Yeah.
rankings go.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And,
right.
and you got to attribute that to the chemistry they developed from playing together previously.
Absolutely. Yeah, so looks like we're only really waiting for one more player now on quad damage, it seems. I think it's Kingfin. No, not Kingfin. It's
Dorito.
it's Dorito. Who, yes, that's right. Dorito has a very important commitment right now that he's just fulfilling. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for Dorito. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit about what we might be able to expect here on Stadium from these teams.
Yeah, I think following up my previous statement, I think anime lovers are going to take the first or maybe even the second round as well. We'll see if either the demos choose to go stoic at any point and take advantage of that really insane turn speed that running booties and Caber gives you, but sacrificing pipes in the process. I know playing with H2 in the Master Cup that we organized through our RGL Pastime Discord, where only Masters up and around, H2 really abused Stoic on this map to just fly into the skybox, hit with the caber and trimp, and wallbug, just be an option for passing, threaten the goal. It's really powerful on this map, and I'm wondering if we'll see more demos just start Stoic on this map.
Yeah, me too. Because honestly, this would be the opportunity to do it here on Stadium. And the other thing too is that we haven't really been seeing a whole lot of Stoic demos, even though we clearly saw H2 do a whole lot of that to great success in the previous tournament. So I don't know why players aren't doing it. I think it's simply because people don't really play Stoic that much, or even that much Scallop either in Pugs. Which, if you guys don't know, Scallop is kind of a Pug strategy where you don't really use a caber and instead you end up using a bottle with your booties and your what is it, the splendid screen. So I mean, the only other person I can think that consistently plays a lot of Scallop, which would be kind of similar and very close to Stoic Demo, would be probably Danmar. He's even going to play on a day, right? So I don't usually see a whole lot of people playing Stoic Demo these days. So I know that like Lamborghini does it, but I mean Lamborghini's not playing obviously. So I don't know why we're not seeing that much. And again, I hope that we do end up seeing a Stoic Demo, start on this map in particular. So
I think it's powerful, but like people don't care enough to like invest the time to learn it,
Yeah,
like
I
it
think I
does
understand
take a little investment up front.
Sure, but I think I know what the problem is. There are some people who can play Stoic Demo, and they would probably be great at doing it, and maybe even really good at doing it. But I think that it's a bit of a nerves problem, and also a bit of a psychological thing, where it's like, well, I don't have pipes, so I'm not gonna have that defensive capability,
Yeah, there's a fear involved. I do
I
want to
think there's a
also
little bit of
mention,
fear involved.
yeah,
Instead of saying like, okay, I know that this is going to be a downside of the loadout that I'm playing, but I'm going to try to maximize the upsides and the things that I can do and work on my execution for this valid play style that, I mean, obviously won a tournament and got quite a lot of goals actually. So yeah, no, that's I mean, I don't know why we don't see a whole lot of people go for it, and I think it's mostly just fear. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. Also, at the same time, it's like, well, not everybody wants to play the Stoic demo, and I feel like there's even somewhat of maybe even a feeling perhaps from people that perhaps maybe Stoic demo is a little too powerful. I mean, the scallop in Pugs is quite
Yeah.
powerful already as it is, but that's just Pugs, of course. But still, it's like that play style is already really powerful. Dan Marr is able to play that against a whole bunch of different masters in Master Pugs, and he does great. He does fantastic. He can win games with it. So, in some sense, you might even sort of say that the Scallop play style in Loadout is, well, it's kind of the same as Stoic, but like it's a little worse than the Stoic demo because he doesn't have a caber. He can't do certain bombs. He doesn't have as many defensive capabilities because he doesn't have that caber, right? Too, because you can't still defend with the caber. So I don't know. I mean, I think that people probably should really be getting onto it, and I think that in some sense, I feel like it really might be too overpowered to be playing Scallop or Demo, but more particular, Scallop or Stoic, because I think that the kind of trimps you can do on the Stoic Demo loadout and the kind of things you can do with the caber are so threatening and so game winning sometimes. You can make breakaways just happen super duper easily and quickly and seamlessly, and it's very easy to execute versus like some rocket jumps that you have to do, and it's faster too in a lot of situations if you have a ramp next to you. So I mean, we even saw it when a while ago there was a tournament or a show match, and we saw like people from the EU, I think, play on Colosseum. And on Colosseum, you would just have a Stoic demo just trimp through a certain ramp and just get the goal over and over and over again, right? Like that can kind of be done on other maps as well when you're playing Stoic or Scallop. And I feel like to some extent those bombs are extremely menacing. And if you're in a good position at a good time and the enemy team is overextended and you're doing that and you're kind of like being a midfielder and maybe even cherry picking for that, like that can be devastating, that kind of breakaway. And you can't do anything about it. You can maybe try to splash the goal, but you have to be able to foresee it. And I mean, the fact that you're probably already overextended in the first place means you're not going to be seeing it coming, right? You've already been duped, I guess, so to speak. So, hey man, I don't know. I mean, maybe people are feeling like the Scallop, not the Scallop, but rather the Stoic demo. That's particularly what I really want to talk about. The Stoic demo might be just a little too powerful, I feel.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's maybe the reason why. Because again, we saw that H2 was using the Stoic demo to a great effect. Lamborghini uses it too. Lamborghini knows the power of Stoic demo. And maybe he might still argue for pipes anyway, but I mean, I don't know. We've seen some great things from all these different players. And now to stop talking about the Stoic demo and everything, it looks like we've got Dorito finally in the game.
Yeah.
So we can finally get this. We can finally get the match on here.
I do want to shout out for, if you're just joining us, if you're wondering what on earth Crutch is talking about, this is 4v4 pastime. We've got 3 soldiers and a demo or a medic. We've got these awesome custom-made maps. You're going to see them fly around, and there's a bunch of like in-depth strategy you can do. Crutch was talking about it in depth. We're about to go live here with our round 6 of group stages in this RGL Pass tournament. This is top-level pastime, and maybe we'll see some Stoic demo in this map using these beautiful surf ramps. We got 8 in the server. I think we'll be going live soon. Oh, thank you for the hot raid, Dinky Hotchkiss. 20-person raid. Hello, welcome. We're just about to get started here with the RGL Pastime Cup number 3. This is round 6 of group stages. We're about to go live on this awesome map. Crutch, what do you have to say to somebody who's never seen 4v4 pastime before?
All right, this is what I gotta say about 4v4 pastimes. Anybody has never seen pastime before, you are in for a treat. You're going to see some amazing bombs. You're going to see things that you would only see seasoned jumpers do. You're going to see things that are going to make your head spin. You're going to see air shots. You're going to see tech all over the place. And you're going to see extremely interesting mid-fights. Tune in, ladies and gentlemen. Stay here. This is one of the greatest game modes to be developing right now in Team Fortress 2.
And we are going live right now. This is Anime Lovers versus quad damage. This is top level play here. Here we go, folks. Demo's trading blows and lower. Dorito
And
guy
Pop
comes
looks like
away.
it's going to the blue team here with Fireball looking for a pass back to his teammate. It looks like Average has to reset, but the pressure's coming up from red team, and oh my god, that pressure! Blue team might be able to pick it up here on bot, and looks like Lucy's got it. Not able to do anything with it though, and he gets stolen back from Sipe. Oh, Sippy. Sippy ended up accidentally catapulting it there onto mid. Bluetooth's now grabbing it. Doesn't find Average 4, finds someone else back, and that's Lucy. Lucy trying to do a bit of a bomb here. I don't like what Lucy's going for right now. It's a little slow, and I don't like what's going on, Lucy. Oh, that is not what you need to be doing right there. You need to be finding those passes off or giving it back to your side. One or the other, even holding on to it just in case. And it looks like red team's looking for some passes going on here, looking for some resetting. And it seems like they're just getting started on their offensive here. If red team can get into position and start DMing them, this is really good because it looks like the blue team is not even in position to really defend. There's only one player up right now. Kingpin's gonna go for it, and he should have gotten it, but he missed the goal!
Yeah, the people are asking where is Tomato Tom, which is a fair question. Tomato Tom is playing in this division, but we're not covering that specific match. This one is happening simultaneously, and a great goal from Average to open up the first game.
Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, near the goal, there's a little bit of water that you can use to get some higher jumps on this map, but we're looking at this top right now from red team. It's kind of dominant with 3 players, but unfortunately blue team ends up getting the bottom. And that's the power of Bluetooth that we were talking about before. Bluetooth has that ability to get the ball first better than anyone right now in the tournament. It seems like it, at least, what you've seen in the logs.
Right. Red team wins lower, but Fireball is going to come away with it upper. Gets stolen back by Bobby Ray, and it's going to go back the other way. Kingpin gets by the defender.
Oh,
more
no
defenders
way,
ready to stop him.
I think he was trying to go for the goal there, but that's not happened. And that's also not happening either, Zippy. Oh, what you doing, man? Oh, it looks like a great breakaway, and there's almost a nice interception from Dorito, but a death bomb coming up from Average. Ladies and gentlemen, that is... Oh, was that Lucy, or was that... No, it was Lucy. It wasn't Average, it was Lucy. That's how the death bomb works. I'm sorry. It was Lucy. Holy
so,
boy,
if you don't know what a death bomb is, it's when a pass is locked onto you, and you hit your kill bind, so the ball flies into the goal behind your ragdoll. It's super cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Loose ball here and lower.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that speed shot was almost what was needed there, but it looks like this breakaway here is going to be really good, and everyone's pretty much dead. Unfortunately, Kingpin does not get his rocket jump off, and he doesn't get the goal either, but he was really close. And that was free, pretty much. He should not have had the nerves there if he did have the nerves. Because that was guaranteed right there. But oh my god, Bluetooth with those pipes. We've been seeing that all night. If you get close to that goal, Bluetooth will pipe you. He is on fire with that right now. And oh, look at that. Look at that splash. Absolutely crazy. Gonna go over to the red team now. Oh, that interception as well. Holy moly, man. Oh, and here comes Bluetooth with probably a pipe jump, but he couldn't quite get it off because he's got a lot of pressure on him, and it looks like he's going to go up to Lucy, who's going to probably dribble and then get stolen from by Sippy. Sippy probably looking to give it to Kingpin. You can break off, Kingpin. You can do this. Oh, yes, it's happening, Kingpin. No way, he gets splashed.
Average clutch defense there.
But he was wise in giving it back off to Bobby Ray, who gives it a pipe jump and into the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 3-1. Let's see if Quad Damage can get some more rounds here. And let's look for this next mid-fight. Shears, what's going to happen? What do you think?
Annihilator's great control so far. They're trying to pull it to their side and succeed. Lucy and Fireball pulling to that left side. Lucy's going to go for that long-range shot, but Sippy there to defend, and it's going to go back the other way.
It was a risky business from Lucy there. Oh, fantastic steal from Bobby Ray.
Over to Kingpin.
I don't like that dribble.
Yeah, he kind of fumbles
dribble
that.
right there.
Oh, the death handoff.
The death handoff to Average. Ladies and gentlemen, Average's gameplay is anything but average, and right now Blue Team is showing their coordination, and they might be able to take this first round.
They're styling on them.
Yeah,
Crutch.
they sure are,
yeah,
aren't they?
like a death handoff is like a death bomb, but you hit it
Bobby
to pass
Ray
to
ended
a
up winning bot
teammate.
against Bluetooth
That's
here.
the first time I've seen that in a competitive match, Crutch. Sippy back the other way. It's just
can you
him
get
on a
the
breakaway, and he gets
Yeah.
past all 3 defenders somehow, giving his team some life in this round 1.
No way! I did not think what Sippy was going to do there was going to work, but I guess they were all out of position, and that splash that people were trying to shoot on the ball just was not going to happen for the blue team. That was a crazy score, but now it's a pole, and the pole's going over to the blue team who has possession, and now they're looking for a way to sort of get this ball rolling onto the enemy team's side. And it seems like Lucy's trying to get the ball here over to Average, and Average ends up kind of messing up his ramp there, his ramp slide. And now Bluetooth also is messing up his pipe jump, which is a bit unfortunate right now. This is still pretty good though for Blue if they can just make sure that they're not all dying, but oh no. It's either going to be really good for Blue or really bad because now Blue team's got a lot of health lost. But there were some work centers at one point. It looks like there's some people going back in to resup, and I think there's going to be some defense coming out here.
Oh, Fireball didn't want that pass.
It looks pretty good, but there's the goal from Lucy. Whoa! Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that handoff. It was a kill handoff. Oh my God. Gee Louise!
You know, I expected to see some nerves from anime lovers coming out that close lock versus Goblin Jacks, but they're looking extremely confident here. The team plays on point, and quad damage starting slow, as predicted. We'll see if they can bring it back, though. They've got the blue team very low on this mid. Sippy forced to throw it back.
I really feel like there needs to be no overextenders from blue team right now. They really need to make sure everybody's getting back and getting healthy and getting ready to do something. It's also possible here with some health packs. They might be able to sort of keep in their positions and potentially have some impacts here.
Pinkfin off the sidewall. Threatening goal. Going to pass back to Bobby Ray for a pipe jump.
The pressure is pretty good from Red Team. I'm liking this pressure right now that they've got, but unfortunately 2 of them are already dead.
Yeah, it's hard to score when you're in the respawn queue.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I feel like John Madden. Gotta put the ball in the goal to win the game.
Oh, here comes Lucy, and that's not happening. But the pressure's really good. They dwindled down Red Team pretty well there for the most part, I'd say. So, unfortunately, with that clutch defense there, it doesn't quite go the way of Blue Team. Not yet, but it might go their way here. It's looking very good with the pipe jump down from Bluetooth, and he gets that goal right there with the big pressure coming out in the DM. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Blue Team able to keep the pressure on in that offensive zone, slowly whittling away at the red defense until they just crumble.
Oh, there's
defend.
Kingpin's signature mid. He's playing bot to support his demo man, knowing that knowing that Bluetooth is a bit of a menace on bot right now.
Back the other
Kingpin
side.
might be able to get this breakaway here, or maybe pass it off, but unfortunately he's dying, and everybody on the blue team is alive, and the red team is just... They're all having to respawn. It looks like they're going to be able to respawn in time here and probably even get a breakaway, but unfortunately that doesn't quite happen. And oh my God, not Bluetooth, but rather Bobby Ray almost ended up picking up that ball. I'm getting my words mixed up here, ladies and gentlemen. It gets shot in the... Who shot the ball there? Was that Bluetooth?
I didn't see. It's coming back the other way, though, to Lucy. Lucy over to Average.
Oh, I'm really liking these guys. Whoa, Zippy with their shot.
Great pre-fire. Stops that off into the tracks. Now it's Bobby Ray back the other way. Has to pass it off. Sippy missing his lock-on pass.
Was not lock-off, handoff, don't care. That did not work out. Oh, that was almost good from Kingpin there. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it. This breakaway now from Lucy might be pretty good. I kind of would have liked it if Lucy might have been a little bit more confident going forward there instead of just kind of looking back a little bit, you know? And I think the position would have been probably a little better for her to be a little deeper in, but I could be wrong about that.
Average is hitting every shot, it feels like.
Oh, this looks really good from Fireball. Wait a minute, Fireball! No way!
Oh,
no,
he tries to hit the timing with the serve.
I really wanted him to get it there, and he didn't get that one.
Another miss from Blue.
He didn't get splashed. Ladies and gentlemen, he did not get splashed. He missed it in such a way where he just like got down spiked from the geometry of the goal or something. It was strange.
It was a strange shot, for sure.
That's why I thought it happened.
Bobby Ray onto the enemy shell.
Oh,
it's a weird little serve.
Bobby Ray didn't notice. He didn't keep looking at Fireball. If he kept looking, he would have been able to score it. Oh. Wow, these splashes are getting intense right now, man.
Splash is when, for our first time viewers, splash is when you use the splash damage explosion of a rocket to neutral a ball before it can go into your goal. So it's used as a last-ditch defense option most of the time. Blue team getting possession back. Average off the back wall. Good angle, but uses it pass it off. Fireball
I'm
gets
liking this from Red
annihilated,
Team right
though.
now. If they all go together and force right now, they might be able to get something done. But with this pass off to this player, Lucy might be able to find something. Not gonna lie, this could be good for Blue Team here, but it looks like an interception though from Dorito. Oh no, Bobby Ray, the 3 goal almost, but not quite. There's a player right there.
Oh, he had the
Wasn't there anyway,
patience,
but what?
but he missed.
Yeah,
He missed the open goal.
but it was so good. Oh, I bet you it was the fact that he ended up getting some damage and surfed that a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes you get shot and jostled around as you're aiming. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Whoa!
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Oh my god. Kingfin. No, not Kingfin. Dorito flying up into the air, catching that loose ball high in the sky, and Blue Team rightfully totally unprepared for that. Amazing play.
Nice dribble here. This could be good. Whoa, hold on. That would have been free as well, but that's still good too. It's higher percentage there to pass off.
Begins in 10 seconds.
I
I feel like you could have definitely went for the goal there.
3 players on Blue Team very far forward, trying to like spawn camp red a
that's
little
true.
bit.
That's
That was
not
pretty
a very
interesting.
Good play. That's like a old school Crutch bad habit play. You don't want to be doing that.
It was like the whole team too.
Yeah, so now look at where we are right now. Red Team has possession of the ball, and they're just going to be resetting, and they're going to be coordinating together and finding an opportunity if they can. Whoa! No way, Lucy!
Oh my
almost
God.
saved it, but it doesn't matter. Well, Fireball, how did he get up there? Where did he come from? Do you know where
Fireball
he came
somehow
from?
matching the height of that sink jump from Dorito and just reading the play as well, nabbing it away from him, will stunt that offense. Nice air shot by Kingfin, gonna put the ball in limbo for a little bit. It's just a mosh pit and lower for a second, and because of that air shot, they ultimately recover possession. So, great play by Kingfin there.
I'm liking the pressure right now from Red Team. I feel like this is probably going to go to Red Team here. Yep, it looked really good. Great
Oh, just-
pressure, great DMing there.
Mission
Comprehensive beatdown on the DM side. Red Team killing all 4 blue defenders for an easy score.
Blue's looking like they want to try and take top pretty quickly here. It looks like there's about 2 players on bot there for just a second there.
Blue Team really likes to pull, but it didn't work out for them this time.
No, it really did not work out for them this time.
I think quad damage are starting to adapt and just focusing more on players on upper. And that if you're not alive
this is
to
a
win the
great
pull,
mid from Blue Team. They should
Yeah.
definitely go forward off of this. This could be free here. No way.
the last defender Dorito able to jump
I
back in
know.
time.
I wonder if that might have to do a little bit with some of his jumping. I didn't see if it was a C-tap there. I couldn't quite tell from my bird's eye view.
Bobby Ray on the shelf has to dish it off. Oh my god!
Nice shot.
Average on a 3 kill streak with that air shot. Great defending from him.
And Firewall here looking for probably a pass, most likely. Bluetooth not able to get his pipe jump off. That's
Yeah,
very
it was-
unfortunate.
It's kind of an awkward
yeah.
spot for him.
I don't know about Lucy going in quite yet. I feel like.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Another death bomb from Lucy? Are you kidding me?
10 seconds.
Oh. Oh my god, that was disgusting. You know, there's the thing about these death
Lucy,
bombs too. You
yep.
gotta watch out for them. You gotta respect them.
Yeah, they're just like an off-meta play, so as a defender, you're not always ready for them. But quad damage
10 seconds.
look like they're about to shake off this
Yeah.
first round slump.
Yeah, I
They're
think
one
so.
goal away from taking round 2.
Yeah, there was a little panacea there at the top there. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, this might be it now for quad damage. Oh, with that ball shot though, it's now all the way back onto the red team side, and now all their plans have been dashed and slashed.
Kingfin low health, gonna have to pass it off. Gets it off like the frame
And it
before
looks
he
like
explodes.
Lucy and Fireball might be out of position here, honestly. Yeah, but unfortunately, it looks like Bluetooth was not able, Bobby Ray was not able to do what he wanted to do with his pipe jump there. That's unfortunate. They have to reset now. But for a second there, Red Team was in a pretty good position, I feel, with Blue Team being a little overextended on top. Oh, this is not happening right now for Bobby Ray, and Blue Team's right on top of that. And it looks like Lucy wants to try and do an instant that she's not Owen, unfortunately.
Average going for an extender.
Oh,
Misses that.
That's
Able
a
to
little
pick it back
sloppy,
up,
but
though.
this could be good still. Oh, that's such a huge body block from Bobby Ray. And Luffy trying to do a really difficult dribble there, but I don't blame her. I mean, he had to try and do something there, I feel. Oh, this pressure's actually pretty decent from Dorito here, I feel. And I feel like they're going to be able to pick up the ball and be able to give it off to one of the players. Bluetooth's probably going to try and look for Fireball, who was not able to get Fireball because lock-on didn't quite happen. Here comes Bluetooth with the pipe jump down. I don't think anybody's ready yet to DM here. No one's really DMing him yet. I don't like the timing of this from Blue Team.
Bluetooth just did like 300 damage with one pipe. Hit all three defenders.
Oh, you gotta... Oh, no. Lucy was not feeling it. Not feeling it going in there. Apparently. Or maybe didn't have the rockets. I don't know what it was.
30 seconds left in the round, by the way, Crutch.
I know. They, like... Blue Team needs to get another score right now if they want to make sure that they've got a chance at winning this round.
Dorito just juking his way
They might play
around
hot
this
potato
offense.
here and keep it away from the Blue Team, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. Yeah, Bobby Ray going in the skybox.
Oh, that's Dorito.
Dorito wants to finish it, baby.
One of their top jumpers. And they are indeed doing exactly what we were talking about. They were playing hot potato and getting away from the Blue Team. Well, there we go. It's 1-1 now for both teams.
Yeah, quad damage coming alive. This is going to be a good match, Crutch.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're watching this match. Honestly, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, we play best of 5 rounds, and each round is first to 5 goals, if that makes sense. So we'll play up to 3 more rounds of gameplay. So stay with us as we move into round 3 of potentially 5.
Oh, Average probably trying to look for an opportunity to thread the needle to one of his teammates here. Oh, that's a very unfortunate thing. Kingpin, if he had any rockets there, might have been able to go forward and maybe get the ball a little bit closer and maybe potentially even get a goal there too. Quite see the rocket situation from Kingpin. Kingpin giving it off to somebody else. Is this a good pressure? Yes, it is good pressure. And there's a 3 goal right there for Sippy.
10 seconds.
I feel like quad damage might even be the best at scoring those kinds of goals where they just wipe out the opposing team and make sure there's absolutely no resistance to just stuffing the ball in the net. And there it is again on that last goal. They're going to take the first goal of the round.
Average looking for a pass on to Fireball. Fireball looking back for probably another pass maybe on to Average, but Average is very weak and apparently going to die to crater damage there.
Fireball.
All right, here comes Lucy now. Oh, standing in a little spot there for a sec. Fireball might go for a sink here. No, not really. Oh, might just go for the goal anyway, though.
Red team completely unprepared for that
Oh,
goal.
they weren't prepared for that at all.
Maybe thinking Fireball would pass. Fireball
I'm liking the mid a little bit from Red Team here. Not too much though, considering Kingpin's position, but they did have top for a little bit there.
Through lower to Average. He's just going to wait it out, wait for his team to respawn, get that full health and ammo, and he's going to jump back himself and do the same. Through lower to Bluetooth. Off to the right ramp there. Average
they might have an
for
opportunity with the Fireball here, depending on what's going on.
He's just
that was
going
the
to
DM
commit
from
to
Fireball.
it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, Fireball going in and killing while his teammate Average, not his average teammate. Average is anything but.
Mm-hmm.
So Fireball shooting the defenders at the goal while his teammate buys time in the sky, and that sets up an easy goal for anime lovers. 2-1.
Oh,
About to be
another death
3-1.
bomb. Lucy is getting into her head a little bit about those death bombs now, I feel. She was hitting a couple of them already, so...
I mean, those are pretty low percentage, so 2 out of 3 is still pretty impressive.
It is
for a
impressive.
map.
I'm just saying, you gotta be absolutely sure that you got the sauce for it before you go for it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yep. Red team kind of clustered here in the corner, vulnerable to that splash damage.
I'm liking this from Kingpin right now. And Fireball is I like his position here too, honestly. This is pretty good. And now it's a Fireball versus Kingpin sort of situation. We've seen some of those before.
High off the sidewall,
Oh,
Sippy
Sippy
circling
might get
around.
this here. It looks really good. And everyone's trying to air shot Sippy, but it doesn't matter. He's just going to get right into the goal there. That's what his intention was the entire time.
Beautiful jumping ability there, retaining that speed, even with the verticality. Just very, making himself very hard to hit, and the defenders just can't. Sippy's mechanics really showing up there. Red, our quad damage team, bring it to 2-2 in this round. Dorito
Nice
still
little
nice
tank there from Dorito.
Kingfin's jumping in and
Oh, I don't know what Dorito's up
killing
to right
players.
now. It's a little interesting.
I think Bobby Ray wanted that pass. Sippy inadvertently
Now they're overextended.
intercepted.
They're gonna get
Yeah.
mogged, or at least like Bobby Ray on the other side of the map just got absolutely mogged on. Oh my god. Doesn't matter though.
Oh.
They're all up to defend now, and this is really good now for Red Team. And a good pulse here, I'd say. And if Bobby Ray can pick this up, this is gonna be great for the Red Team here. But unfortunately, he gets intercepted by Average. Lucy looking for another pass here, going off to Bluetooth with the pipe jump down. He's probably going to get this goal free, and it looks like it is indeed free. If they didn't get intercepted there, blue team might have been able to. Actually, if they didn't get intercepted there, red team might have been able to probably pick up the goal there. They had some pretty decent momentum, I feel.
Yeah, great transition play from Blue. They'll pick up this grab off of the top spawner, courtesy of Average. Dorito guy stuffs out Lucy. It's going to fly back to the blue side. Average looking to jump through lower.
Oh, I don't like that. That is, oof. That is brutal right there for Average. And now here comes the breakaway. And oh, yeah, unfortunately Lucy is already ready for that. But Bobby Ray, oh my god, Bobby Ray is just going to get it right back anyway.
Bad health and positioning
what
from
is
Blue.
going on? What is this new innovative bomb from Sippy? I don't understand what is going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of intercepts going back and forth.
Yeah, Average is the last player on Blue there to defend, but they just didn't shoot him. He had like 10 health, and he gets the intercept, reads the play.
Do you see what Bluetooth was trying to do there? Oh, Kingpin! Oh, loose middle prophecy. It's when the ball goes loose middle. You have somebody in position to just skip down middle, do a really, really good speed shot or skip down middle, and you get into the goal immediately. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, and we get a panacea. And a panacea right after that. Of course.
The duality of pastime, Crutch.
The duality of pastime.
One of the coolest goals we've seen tonight, and followed by one of the most straightforward. Alright, Anime Lover's going to pick it up from the lower spawner. Lucy missing that incident,
but...
but...
Fireball looks good. Oh, that is something that I'm surprised has just started happening on Stadium. Because I remember playing on this map against Lamborghini's team when I played in the Cup, and yeah, cherry picking is something that they were relying on a lot, as well as their breakaways. So I'm kind of surprised that we haven't been seeing that as much.
Average just jumped all the way across the map to shoot Kingfin and prevent him from pulling from that upper spawner.
It's an anti-pull strat. That's an invention of yours truly.
Yeah. So pulling is when you splash the ball as it comes out of the spawner to try to influence the direction one way or another. We're seeing that a lot today. But the meta is evolving as we speak, correct? People are starting to defend against that by killing the puller, as we saw. Red team, good defense.
I love the blue team's pressure there, but unfortunately, the decision with the ball that I think, what was it, Bluetooth made there or something, just wasn't what needed to have happened. It definitely did not need to have been.
Lucy with 1 health.
I do not like that attempt from Lucy. I do not like that attempt from Lucy.
She was gonna crate her, regardless,
oh,
and she had no
okay.
teammates to pass.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you're gonna die anyway, you might as well see if the defenders mess up.
Nice from Fireball. Nice. It's a little bounce. It looked like a little bounce to me.
Yep. Anime Lovers.
Bluetooth is playing. Wait, Bobby Ray is playing top on mid. What in the air shot from Average? I don't know what. This is not good for Red Team right now. This is great for Blue Team. Anime Lovers definitely had a great opportunity there, but unfortunately lost the ball. And now it's being given over to Sippy, who's got a nice, exactly a perfect sink. That's exactly what that was. And then Kingpin dunking it right into the goal.
Yeah, very, very textbook from Quad Damage. The high bomb allowing his teammates to kill distracted blue players, and it's a clean finish.
Oh man, Bluetooth absolutely playing that bot pretty well, not gonna lie. And oh, another one of those weird goal situations. I'm not quite a big fan of those types of goals, those kinds of opportunities.
Oh.
Low percent. Oh wow, yeah, that interception though.
The focus fire, insane from Red.
Yeah, the focus fire.
Oh my
I'm
God,
not sure
Bobby
if there was
Ray's in
any
the
way
skybox.
Oh yeah, he is in the skybox. What the heck? I'm kind of surprised we aren't seeing Bluetooth special skybox bomb as often as we usually would on this map. And oh my God! Dude, that was an amazing handoff over the Kingpin on the ramp. He could have got that, but he missed the goal, unfortunately.
Good defense from Blue there. And they're going to cycle it back the other way.
This is pretty good. Oh, whoa. Okay, Dorito just reading him like a book and stealing with the market guard. Oh, and Lucy just reading
She's
that
going
like a
for
book
it.
too, and she's just gonna go for it.
A little ambitious, perhaps.
I know. I don't know. It was crazy right there.
Kingpin going all the way across the map. Dorito not quite getting the rocket he wants. Able to dump it off to Bobby Ray.
That was a little risky. Bluetooth might have been able to pick that up. And now, if Blue Team is able to go forward together here, potentially, they might find a goal here if they get some good pressure. Unfortunately, not Lucy, but Fireball ends up dying, and Lucy's now extremely weak, and people are just starting to get picked off one by one, and it doesn't look too good. It looks like Blue Team's going to have to sort of cut their losses, maybe reset, and potentially defend here. I don't like this pressure at all coming from Fireball. This is not great pressure. This pressure, however, from top is definitely encouraging for Blue's circumstances.
Oh my
Nice air shot from Bluetooth, and he's taunting as well. Oh man.
That is a skybox air shot.
Oh, if
he
got
goes
that
to the
in, that
goal
would have been so
follow-up.
great because someone ended up shooting him as he was taunting, so he actually had the ability to, well, do something. So if he had gotten that, that would have been embarrassing, and maybe even a tilter too. And Sippy there with the dunk.
He taunts him to get bodied. The truest combo ever. You can tell, like, I don't know, I think when you hit an air shot, they know you're going to go for the net if you get the ball. So Bobby Ray reading that like a book, and eventually converts to a goal for Quad Damage, who are down 1 round to 2. We'll see if they can bring it back. So Anti-Lovers come back the other way. Average landing
right
on scoreboard.
Galactic. Oh, whoa, gets sniped from Dorito though.
The scoreboard does do damage over time to you slowly, so you can't stall up there too long. Especially if it's the Dorito shooting directs
Dorito
at
might
you.
just get that. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, alright. You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen Dorito too much. You know, he's kind of one of the best jumpers on the team, but right now he's kind of playing a bit more of a support role, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, so far in this cup, he's been the guy who just focuses on DM and frags out, even though he has the skills. Definitely has the skills to be a top scorer as well.
You know, if only the red team didn't die there, everybody on blue was going right into spawn, and that would have been a perfect time to maybe even pressure, but it just doesn't work out that way, you know?
Red swarming forward.
Oh, I'm loving this pressure from red team. Whoa, he could have gotten it there. Bobby Ray could have gotten the goal. But thought second thought of it. He double thought himself, I suppose.
And that gives time for the blue spawners to come up. Red recover though. Dorito is starting with a water jump.
Oh, that would have been pretty
but
good too.
Didn't hit his little extender there.
Wait a minute, can Dorito do something here on his own?
He just
throwing
threw
over
it.
That's a weird spot, but it doesn't matter because Sippy's already in position to get it, and I think he's looking for another path here. Probably just Demo Man, Bobby Ray. Dorito's going to go down, and now it's just Bobby Ray. If these two blue players just absolutely mog him,
He's
if they
cowering
don't,
behind the fence. Bobby is.
I don't know, man. I feel like they should have just went right for Bobby Ray. If they didn't go for if they went for Bobby Ray there, that would have been so difficult, and they would have delayed so much, and they might have even lost possession too. But they ended up getting towards mid, and they just like kind of waddled sideways a little bit. If you saw that, just a little bit of hesitation on that decision, like not knowing that you're going for it. Not a self bomb attempt from Average, but didn't quite get it there.
He flew in and
Really good
almost
to
hit
start
a
off with
beautiful
Fireball. I
extender.
love what Fireball's trying to go for here, but unfortunately, he's just not going to be able to be successful. This is still looking like pretty good pressure. I think that Bluetooth probably should have just went in for a charge there as he saw it go neutral over to the right side on the red team's side, but unfortunately, he didn't go for it. I don't even know if he even had charge. Here comes a sink now from Dorito. Oh, missing that rocket that was just about to airshot him too. That ball splash now is gonna pull the ball all the way over to Fireball. He doesn't quite pick it up, and now it's bottom. Looks like they're gonna try and find some way forward, and this is pretty good right now for Red Team since.
Oh, the charge.
Oh no, never mind. No,
It's a free
not.
goal.
It's a free goal.
Free real
I was
estate.
looking at who was dead and everything, and how people were dying and what sequence. I thought to myself, well, they might have time to respawn and defend, and apparently they didn't. There was just a free goal.
Yeah, the anime lovers midfield feeling impenetrable there, and
I like
actually
their
results in a
mid-top,
goal.
yeah. I like their mid-top there. That was a good top mid from Blue Team on Anime Lovers. Pink
Quad
Fen.
Damage struggling to get out of their own end even. Finally, Bobby Ray.
Bobby
up there.
Ray, unfortunately
But they have
going
no
down,
health.
and then it looks like everyone's low health right now. Pink Fen not able to really find anybody, gets stolen from, and it seems like to me. Oh, I like what Dorito's doing here. It's so smart. No, Dorito, don't shoot him there. Wait until he throws it, and then you jump into the ball. That's the idea.
Kingfin on a breakaway though.
Whoa!
Get airshot by Fireball.
Kingfin.
Airshot equals
Oh,
lose.
he got airshot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we like to call airshot equals lose.
Oh my god. You can hit the best airshot of all time and still get scored on. As Fireball demonstrating there. Kingfin surviving with just enough health to stuff that in the back of the net as it falls back to his side. Red team, possession, opportunity to go on the offense once again. Been struggling to crack the anime lovers midfield recently,
I think
but
Anime Lovers might just have a really good opportunity here, and
he
they
missed.
do, but they
He missed the free goal. There's
After
no
missed it, but it's
defenders,
okay.
no
It's okay.
pressure.
You're all together. DM together. Don't shoot the ball. DM the players. Oh, they don't recognize it, I don't think, but they might still get this anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked so good there for a second.
It's a crazy magnet.
It sure is.
Or maybe he just missed it and bounced off the bottom. I couldn't quite tell. In any case, Red
Halting it here,
Throwing
getting
it
it back
onto
into
that
the blue side,
catapult.
but with good pressure from Red Team, they actually might be able to do something here, but unfortunately there's a breakaway coming on right now. Looks like Bluetooth's doing his signature bomb. We've seen that so many times at Pie Bomb. It's very, very menacing. You have to respect it and get back and defend.
Oh,
and it
beautiful
looks like,
dribble.
oh no.
But they
oh,
missed twice.
No. Oh, there we go. There it is, finally, but I was a little worried they weren't going to make that in both of those times.
Fireball doing some amazing work, pushing both defenders out of the way to kill them. His teammates missing 2 shots in a row.
Bobby Ray
Almost
getting the ball
cost
there,
them.
bot.
Quad
I like
damage
it.
it feels like they're choking a little bit. They,
Well, I think what Bobby Ray did on bot, I think he ended up hitting
they're
the
gonna
ball
time it
and
out
giving
again.
to himself.
They got
Like,
5
holy-
seconds. Quad damage just has to hold it for 5 seconds. And then
Yeah,
win the round.
yeah.
He's
He's
gonna
he's wall bugging. He's doing the Denmark
But he
strat.
got shot. He got shot.
There he is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Danmar used to do that. Well, in the last tournament, Danmar sat in that one like wall bug spot, or somebody else did, and they ended up winning the whole tournament that way. Yeah,
it
it
helps.
was crazy.
Yeah, helped the team I was on win the last Master Cup. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sage J in chat saying, "Damn, they're stealing our playbook." Yeah, he's right. It's the meta on this map now, I guess. Kingpin 25 health, the lone survivor, gonna regroup with his spawners. Bobby Ray into the skybox.
See, Bobby Ray's been going for this too here.
Is he on Stoic now? No, he's.
I
still
think
on
he
pipes.
might be.
No, he's on pipes.
Okay.
I just had to check because that was such a good
looking
shrimp.
forward to seeing a Stoic demo. Okay, it's gonna go top here. Back over to blue side now.
Both teams just gonna lick their wounds. This is round 5, by the way. In case that
Average, I don't know
wasn't
why
readily
Average hasn't
apparent.
resubbed yet. They're looking for someone to go, and then that ball gets shot.
Bobby
Okay.
Ray spam directed the ball there.
Oh, nice from Kington there with that interception. And they were kind of dawdling on giving that ball to somebody, and now it looks like it might be in the possession of blue team here, as long as they can make sure they get it out of the hands of red team, and they're going to keep these passes going together. And remember, they have to be DMing. Fireball's already on the case, but he started a little too early, I feel, in my opinion. But it still looks really good. Unfortunately, everybody was able to just defend there, so not quite yet with the distraction. And unfortunately, since that player is dead, Bluetooth ends up giving it to the red team. So the red team's now going to be looking for a breakaway, some kind of chink in the armor here to get on through, and probably some passes to go along as well. A great sync from Dorito, of course. And now we're going over to Sippy, who might just find somebody else. And this looks really good. The DM is not as good, though, but that was kind of free. I do like that idea, though. Basket back there is a little bit higher percentage, I feel. That was a good idea.
Yeah.
He could have definitely went for it, but I like what he's thinking.
Yeah. I feel like teams are starting to read Bobby Ray's tendency to pass off. They're not respecting his ability to score. I think he could have gotten that goal there.
True. That's a good point to bring up, actually.
Here he is with the ball.
Uh-oh. The pressure has to come out
and
massively right now. Yep, and there it is. Airball just finds that pressure moment, gets in, kills him, scores the goal before anybody has time to get up. Yep, that's what you need.
Anime lovers taking this first goal of round 5. Winner of this round taking the match.
Oh,
Sippy,
dang, that splash.
a very hopeful shot, almost makes it through. It's going to get bolted back to Bobby Ray.
I don't know if they knew if this player was on top or not. I can't be 100% certain of that.
I think he just tripped up there, coincidentally. Kingpin back the other way. Shot gets splashed. Well, his pass gets splashed, I should say. Sippy to recover. Sippy to Bobby Ray. Great pipe jump.
Whoa!
Looking for the goal, but gets air shot.
Who wants air shots? Oh, that's that fucking card from Kingpin. That was fun.
10 seconds.
Kingpin blindsiding the anime lovers
Okay,
defense to make
Bobby
it
Ray
1-1.
is still playing top sometimes, and now he's just really weak. So what is he going to do on this spot now? Kingpin's here to help him, but like, he's being pinched by both Bluetooth and also Average. Doesn't matter, though,
but that
they get
results
top of the
in
win
there
streak,
being
so
nobody to defend. So
wants to defend. So I mean,
pros
I
and
guess it's
cons
all
every
good.
mid strategy.
yeah, I guess it's all good.
I mean, everything's good if you're lucky, Crutch.
That was like a that was that like a 3-player bot there from Blue Team? Did I see that right?
I wasn't quite sure.
I know
saw
there were
at least
like
2.
there were at least 2 people bought with the demo. Like there's at least 2 people bought. The demo man and like 1 soldier there for people on Blue Team.
Big handoff attempt. Doesn't miss his mark, but
okay.
Fireball just jumps through 4 defenders and finds the open net.
I mean, I saw someone was resupping there, and I wondered, you know, was that person going to be able to get there in time? And I guess not. Okay, all right. So Fireball's got the ball there. The top was pretty scant from both teams there. It looked like.
Average just kind of throws it into Dorito. Bobby Ray taking advantage of that,
Oh, nice one, nice one.
going for the net. I think that was worth attempting. That speed.
Oh,
Does give you an
what
advantage.
is this all about? Oh, that's probably a missed lock on actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kingpin just stopping in his tracks. I'm not so sure what's gonna happen now. It could be really good from Sippy.
Oh, the air shot knocks
no.
his reticle just off target enough.
Yeah. He has to throw it back. There's no other way because of that pressure from Bobby Ray. And now Lucy's got the ball, putting it in the corner, it seems. Kingpin kind of almost pulling it towards himself, too. That's kind of crazy. And this breakaway here from Average could actually be what might win the game. I don't know if they even had the rockets or even the charge to, like, defend the goal there, because it looked like, you know, Bobby Ray was going into spawn, and, well, I mean, there's another splash, so, I mean, that's just not happening.
Oh no!
It doesn't matter anyway. Average is in for the steal. That's something. Okay.
A second cheap goal in the round.
I guess so.
Defender not looking.
Oh, Bobby Ray.
Bobby Ray got double air shot, but
just
trips
getting-
away and lives.
I don't like his tops that he's trying to do. He's trying to play top on mid, and it's just not working out. And yeah, I don't know, folks.
Sippy low health, has to pass it off. Bobby Ray over to Sippy, but gets knocked loose. They're gonna have to cycle this back. It's pretty messy.
Oh, that might have been a free goal there, actually, if you could thread the needle. This might just get defended here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does.
Kingpin
It's really close,
off
though.
both top walls, but can't fool the defense.
Yep,
Bluetooth
nope.
has a clean pipe opportunity,
Oh,
but misses
but-
it. That could have been a score.
Didn't quite get it there, yeah. That pipe was kind of crucial. Whoa! Oh, all right. I think it was was that locked on to Bluetooth? I feel like that was locked onto Bluetooth, and then someone just, and then
I mean,
like,
maybe Bluetooth typing in chat,
well, then
LOL. So that's very
Average just came on
plausible.
and just stole the ball and then scored the goal. And it looks like from bot right now, I think Blue is convincingly winning these mids right now, and this was looking great for them. All they gotta do is just reset and just not shard around and not fumble the ball and make sure that the red team's not gonna just start pressuring them. They need to make sure that they get these started soon. And they are starting now, so that's definitely good. Let's see how the pressure is going to come out. Average already starting to put pressure onto the red team.
Oh my god.
This is looking
that
great.
Splash saved it. But Fireball's going to put it back in.
And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It's Anime Lovers versus Quad Damage. What an amazing game, Shears.
Another heartbreaker 2-3 loss for Quad Damage.
Oh, Quad Damage, man. It was an amazing match, and they put up a really good fight throughout the entirety of all of it. But man, Anime Lovers really got their number in that last round, man. A couple of unlucky things happened too, and a couple of miraculous things, so that can change a lot.
Still letting that sink in. I feel like both teams played well overall. Not to say that there weren't mistakes, but what stood out to you during that match, Crutch?
Well, man, what stood out? Well, oh man, dude, like I think people were playing just generally some good pastime and just generally some good pastime. What stood out to me, honestly, was just how many times just there were so many passes that just weren't locked on. There were passes that just just
That's true. Like a little sloppy from both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
That's fair to say.
Both sides, yeah, both sides. There was a lot of splashing. Happened a lot of splashing. Also a little bit of lack of confidence in some of the players to just try and thread the needle and go for the goal. And sometimes that's due to a lack of awareness of like, okay, is this person trying to air shot me or are they going to jump back to the goal? And then also the unknown factor of, am I going to get air shot here or will I be able to actually dunk this goal, right? Like, so that's something that I think we saw several times from both teams. They just didn't have the confidence to try and just go for the goal. And, I understand in some cases where it's like, well, you want to generally pass it off because it's high percentage. But I feel like all the teams, also these teams too that we saw tonight, just need to just go for these goals a little bit more often in moments where they might feel unsure and uncertain, even though, there's nothing that obviously would indicate that they wouldn't get the goal. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we saw some of that confidence in round one from Lucy in particular on Anime Lovers with
the death bombs.
She hit 2 death bombs in this match, and I think they were both that round in round one, if I remember right.
Yep. But unfortunately, the problem with confidence is that confidence needs to be controlled because, at the end of the day,
true,
you can have that confidence, but we saw Lucy get a little in her head about going for those lobs, going for those goals when people were still up at the goal, and, it happens to everybody. So it's like, you have to be careful, but you do still need the confidence. And the times when you really need the confidence is when you're in the thick of it and you're in sort of this unknown area almost, when you feel this almost like the spirit of the unknown on you, you have to have confidence and courage, right? But okay, anyways, let's stop yapping about that. Let's talk a little about the logs here.
All right, I've got them up on my side. Pretty even.
I got them up too.
This is one of the most even scoring distributions I've seen in like any pastime match. Everyone contributing on the scoring sheet.
Bobby Ray with only 1 score, but look at all the assists though. Lucy with all those assists. Look at how much of a team player Lucy's been with these assists here. And, like Average also just kind of showing up and showing why he's anything but average, right? I mean, he keeps doing it over and over again.
Even the like DM stats are like fairly evenly distributed for once. You got Fireball and Kingfin top fragging for their respective
Yeah.
sides, but Average and Sippy only 2 and 3 kills behind, respectively.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing that. Yeah, I'm seeing that for sure. And in terms of the the damage too, it all looks pretty normal to me for the most part. And here's the thing. Now that you got me looking at first grabs here on the stats, Shears, I'm seeing that Average ended up having 5 first grabs in this game, the most first grabs out of anyone else. So we thought that, hey, Bluetooth was kind of killing it, but maybe Bluetooth was just on it for the last match. If you guys didn't see the last match, definitely go back and watch it. It will probably be uploaded onto the Fireside Cast YouTube channel. Not sure. That's up to them to decide, of course.
Yeah, I think that's generally what the modus operandi is. I know last
good
week's
to
got
know.
uploaded to Twitch because Jay wouldn't be home immediately. But generally they go on YouTube in about a day.
Okay, all right. So
I want
look
to
out
speak
for
for
that if you
Doc,
haven't
but
seen the
that's my
match.
understanding.
Yeah, look out for that if you haven't seen that match. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, guys, this was pastime, and I think that we did see a lot of good pastime from all the teams involved here. Again, you know, I highly recommend you guys keep following Fireside Casts. Again, go on the YouTube channel, watch these pastime casts. There's also more casts as well, sixes and who knows else what you're gonna be able to find on Fireside. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in to us today and for watching the pastime matches. I'm Crutch, and also with me was Shears. Yeah, no, so anyone got any shoutouts? I don't have any in particular. What about you, Shears? You got any shoutouts?
I'd like to shout out the 4v4 Pastime Discord, where you can play pugs of this game mode right now if you liked what you saw today. Exclamation mark pastime in chat. Thank you, Doctor Underscore. This game mode is awesome. You should try it out.
Yeah, come on by and play some pugs. They run pretty much every day, at different times of the day, most of the time in the nighttime. So yeah, it's one of the greatest game modes that has been developing here now in TF2. I think it's gonna eventually become a staple, much like Sixes and Highlander. So give it a try, guys. If you haven't tried it out, give it a try for sure.
Yeah, that's all from us at Fireside Cast tonight. If you like the game mode, check out discord.pastimetf. We'll be back with more coverage of RGL Pastime Cup next Friday, 8:30 and 9:30 Eastern. That's all from us. Have a good night.